Hello, this is Lois back with more Disco Elysium. Day 2, 4:30. We got plenty to do. Um, Hold on. Let me take off my flashlight and we'll talk to the lady. Ah, yes, and we need to return the ball. Okay. So I remember we talked to the drunk man on the corner, at the stairs, and, apparently we thought that was her husband, so I
God
guess we're gonna
damn it,
report
I
it.
already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
She's getting impatient, her hands now picking a random book cover. There, pointing to the work-class drunk down near the sea.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
I found a working-class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands.
He glances over your shoulder
You know
towards the
what?
drunk. What?
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Oh.
Ah, blam. Knew it.
But you told me your husband's alright.
I did, and he is.
He takes a
He's
step back.
also an alcoholic.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his friends.
He looks away.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
She had completely forgotten about her books, staring blank into the distance instead. Kim, is it just me or do we have a missing persons case here? I mean,
I wouldn't be so sure.
it sounds like he's been missing for a while, right? He replies, before turning to face the working class woman.
Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
No, the RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you. Do it.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
Oh, so her husband is missing.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
He eyes you from head to toe. Fair? Let me guess. So? Right, we're dealing with a cop. What do you mean by that? Like a late-stage alcoholic then?
That's one way to put it, yes. No offense. I'd also add he's a little bit chubby.
Wait, did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
I'm not chubby and neither is your husband. You meant to say is that we both share a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
You both share what?
Doesn't understand. Softly round, yet still in shape. Ladies dig it.
I'm not sure about the rest, but softly round sounds about right. He's not in great shape.
Stops to think.
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining.
I'm not offended, I'm buff.
The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
Besides, her voice is slightly quivering when she adds.
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can completely sympathize.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
She looks back at you, shaking her head. Well, if the jacket is really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
Her eyes become cold with recollection.
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just
bad.
makes me feel weak.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it, thanks.
So you are going to look for him.
Yes, I will bring him back home to you. For
Thank
sure.
you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
Sense gratitude in her voice.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
Gives her a slip of.
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Owen takes the slip of paper. It's a paper.
Right. What
Okay,
about...
there's
She
nothing else
gives
you
you
need to
a
say.
short nod.
Okay, I guess we're looking for the missing husband. And so the guy's drinking somewhere with his buddy. Find him and bring him home, if possible. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, we need to bring that guy his ball back. Hey, if there's anything else. What's this? Oh, bottles. The apartment, right? Ba ba ba. Da da da. Oh, in the trash can. Come to Papa. Ah, give the guy the ball back. Here, I have a ball for you.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
I found you guys a new pool.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
The old veteran stares at the shot put ball in silence and speaks in a reserved voice.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
Exactly, I really did try.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing.
Almost nothing, but not nothing.
Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Yeah, a gram better than nothing.
He mumbles something to himself. It seems to be a variety of curses.
Renee told you his war story. Now impress him with your heroics. That sounds like a horrible idea. Something we're very bad with.
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martinez.
Definitely not gonna steal your sandwich. That's just reality lowdown. We can talk to Joyce about that. Okay. We need to find the husband. Oh, armored gloves. Fishing village down the coast. And we also need to talk to the lorryman. Drivers. Just taking a look at the list to make sure we're doing all the things. Strange doors in the whirling. Ah, that's the blue door. Working firearm. Oh, report back to Kuno. We could take down Kuno's dad. I would want to do that without Kim if I decide to do that. Right now, I'm kind of scared to do it, but I'm considering it because of our stats. We're, in the strong department, so... oh yeah. Can't talk to Kuno about this until we give ourselves him, because... First of all, we tried to punch him, and second of all, we failed, so... That was terrible in all the ways. Let Everett know you unlocked the door. Hangman boots is not something we can do, because the body already left. Not possible. Unfortunate. What is wrong with my thoughts? Oh. Okay, so we could head down, right? Oh. What's going on?
Droplets of rain fall on the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed
Do
to...
something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
The lieutenant smiles ever so slightly. What's it packing in there? Point to the end.
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what, a 7-liter V12? I'm a serving some serious macaroni.
7.2. Supercharged.
The lieutenant's trying to suppress a smug smile unsuccessfully. It is so funny. He loves cars. A fine machine. Run your hand over the smooth metal surface.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
There's a gentleness in the lieutenant's voice as his eyes run over the vehicle's contours.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
You need to slam it, kid. Make it more imposing.
Sorry, I'm not following you.
Lingo it up.
Drop the ride 200 mil. Get the camber to frosty minus.
No. That's porno tuning.
Use bigger words.
Wait, what about the Sirs then, huh? It needs a massive aero kit and gargantuan roof-mounted...
Porno. That's short for pornography.
Oh my goodness.
That's a negative on the porno. Thank you, though.
He doesn't want to be, have his car ridiculously decked out. Why not? Why not, Kim? Look, between those trucks and there's smokes. Go get him. Oh, dude! How did you know electrochemistry? I'm pretty sure that was a lift. Well, now we have more smokes. Ooh, I should try to give Kuno the smokes. I almost forgot. Because we could try passing that off before we try giving him actual hard feed. Okay. Let's talk to this guy first. Go down there. Hello?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Home lahome. The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. Listening.
From another planet.
Finishes
Hey
and
there.
turns to you. I am the law. What's going on
It's
here?
the jam, my man.
He motions for the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
Well, what's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days
Glances south down the road.
upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. I don't quite understand what you just...
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Snickers. Imagine being stuck on one street for a week. Like, randomly.
So tell me, what do you need?
Got any smokes on you?
Nope, don't smoke.
Not so the big lorry behind him.
Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Hey, isn't he like smoking right now? The smell is in the air.
Sure you smoke. You're smoking right now.
Okay. But this is my last
Yeah, I
one.
smile.
And it's a bad habit. You should quit before both of us have lung cancer.
Are you sure you don't already have lung cancer?
True. Care to spare some change for working stiff? Beg for money.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay. I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them. J-Bro, got it. What else did I have to ask you?
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on strike. What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
It makes a ka-ching sound. Yeah, I should go on
Maybe
strike.
you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
It operates on donations. I don't know my mother, but I'd go on strike against her too, for my rights.
Okay, but do continue. You were asking about the strike?
The lieutenant's face betrays little reaction. Anything else I should know?
Anything else?
He thinks.
Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid.
He smells
Not
awkwardly.
that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Electrochemistry, you got problems. Dude.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Oh, what are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
You're under arrest. Wicked. I always wanted to defend it in the underworld. Okay. What are you actually hauling?
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man.
He grins.
Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Could I get one of those tracksuits?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
True.
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel the touch of some good performance wear.
So nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Never. They would never illegalize sport. Sport is the most wholesome thing known to man.
It's so interesting how misogynistic like physical instrument is and its like stereotypicalness. That's very interesting thoughts. Not that thinking that sports are wholesome is a misogynistic thing. I was just recalling other things that physical instrument has said in the past.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
He points at the lorry with his thumb. Interested? Yeah, these lorries are pretty neat. I mean, tell me
Neat.
more about it.
For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
You seem like a man who knows about drugs. Sure.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back.
He folds his hands behind his head and leans back.
Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But Those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
He pauses, letting the memory dissipate. Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of... I mean... if he's trustworthy, 3 is an option. But if he's trustworthy but he wouldn't want to say that to a cop, then I feel like 2 would get the most honest answer, right? If he knows anything about the drug trade.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
No.
Then what's your deal here?
Okay, I guess we're just saying it
We
anyways.
have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions. Don't be a stranger.
Gives us loot with 2. Okay, let's see if we have anything for empathy. Empathy. So, purple. We don't have anything bringing us down, luckily. Nothing with empathy. Could take speed. I could take some Parolidin. Might be worth. This is my. Okay, let's use a Pyrolidon. However you say it. Thank you. Oh. Stealth, that's fine.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah. Okay. We only have 17% chance, but we can try.
Ease into
Darn.
it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, I want to know about your soul. Well, we're failing it, so.
Cool. We all want to know each other, know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Darn. Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna have to pause for a sec. I will be right back.